Hi, I'm Rachel. I've been with Bloom since roughly February. I got told about them by my work coach, and I have to admit, initially I was a bit apprehensive. I don't really do group stuff normally, but yeah, I had free time and I was sick and tired of just being in the house on my own, isolating myself all the time. So I decided to give it a go. And I was in a lovely little group. There was only about 6 of us most of the time, and we spent a lot of time just having a lot of fun. It helped me get into a more regular routine. So every Tuesday I would go out and I'd be ready for Bloom, and that would be my day. And it's something to get up for. It was something to actually put effort into and enjoy, rather than sort of feeling like I was locked in my home. And that really helped me build my confidence and get less anxiety about going out and meeting new people, and having things like interviews and stuff like that. It made things just a lot less scary, and it was always really freeing. So the activities we got to do, it made me feel like I was a bit of a kid again. I was able to bake things and not worry about making a mess, or I was able to just be artistic without it having to be good. It was enjoyable just to have something that could become a hobby or just something to enjoy without it being something that you had to become good at. Because a lot of the time these days people say, oh, I do art for a hobby, and it's like, oh, are you any good? Well, no, I'm not any good at art, but sometimes I enjoy just colouring and drawing and stuff. So it was really, really fun just to be able to do that. And it felt like such a relief and such a stress-free environment that it made it something that I actively wanted to do every single week, rather than not being able to do that. It also had some new experiences that I haven't really done before. Some I didn't enjoy everything. I mean, we're all individual people. Nobody enjoys all of the things that everybody else enjoys. There was one week, admittedly, it was a dance class, I think, and that's just not really my thing. So I didn't enjoy that one, but I was really nice to see other people enjoying it and other people having that freedom that I didn't feel like I could have that week. But it was nice to see how it benefited other people. Even though I wasn't enjoying it, it uplifted my mood anyway, and it felt good to be involved with that, even though I wasn't fully enjoying it, if that makes sense. There was the later you sort of get in Bloom, they provide more support in terms of like interview prep and things like money guidance, I suppose, money help. I don't know about your group, but our group had something that we had a woman come in to help us understand how to budget properly, and another woman came in to give us some good advice on interviews and how to present ourselves and stuff. And I mean, I've done a few interviews, but everyone's different, and especially since the pandemic, interview styles are a little bit different than they used to be. So that was really helpful then. It made me feel more able to be ready and be prepared for another interview later down the line when I felt ready to do that. And I mean, the people at Bloom, they're so helpful, and they just always spend a lot of time with you to look after you and make sure that you're in the right headspace, that you're prepared for anything that might crop up. They're always on the end of the phone if you need them, it's just nice to have someone that is not your sort of immediate family or your immediate friends. It's helpful to have someone just nearby to be helpful, really. I'm back in work now. I work for a company called Home Instead, if anyone's interested. And before I started Bloom, I didn't think I'd be ready to do that. I didn't think I could make myself get up every single day for a job, and now I'm really enjoying it. I like being there. I like being out and getting out and spending time with the clients that I work with. Even though every client's not the same, every client's not my favourite person, but it's still really nice to be able to go and do that. It feels very fulfilling that I'm able to do that. And I don't think I'd have been able to do that without the support of Bloom and their continued support since having finished Bloom. So yeah, the meetings and the advice that they've given me, and the continued support after finishing is reassuring to know that there's someone there if you ever need them, and that there's someone who can give you very good, very sound advice on what may seem like really minor worries, like what I need to wear to an interview, or if I'm wearing my hair correctly, or like if little things like that just start to niggle at your brain. It's really helpful just to have someone there, and it's all down to Bloom. I think I'm ready to move on to perhaps the next job if I want to, and I'm ready to sort of get back out properly rather than take little baby steps anymore. I feel like I'm ready to jump in 2 feet first.